Hi guys, how are you all? Need to have your videos on, guys. How will I know otherwise? Any questions on the homework? I need the videos on. Uh, okay, let me ask each of you. Hi, Harshika. Good homework, ma. Was it easier for you?
Yeah, it was pretty easy for me.
Good to see. Arush, did you get to submit your homework?
I didn't get time to submit it. I have it done, but
Oh,
I just
you-
need to take a picture of it.
Okay, so you have it done, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. June 15th. Harshika is in here, right? Advik is in here. Arush, you're here. Chetan, Sahana, Srinita is in here, right? Anya, Aryan, Mahir, Mahir. Oh, what's going on with Advik, Adit, Navneet? Okay, guys. So many of you did not. Please remember your class times, guys. This puts me into a lot of distress. Okay, let me see. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, my problem is some of you are not here. Hmm. 1 second, guys. This is not the classroom. Hold on. Algebra 2. Yep. Okay, let's see. I don't know what is going on. Chetan is coming, I know. Okay. Can we move on? I don't only the few of us today, I feel. Can I move on, guys? Okay. So more transformations and I will jump into absolute value functions. Okay, that's the plan. Okay. As much as possible we'll do, okay, in the holidays itself. Move the monster. I want to do move the monster today. Let's see. Okay, so we are done with all of this. Move the monster is what is remaining, right? Okay, that's good to know. But I don't see that. 1 minute, guys. Move the monster. Yeah. Uh, seriously? Control F, move them. It's not great. Okay, let's see this. Notations, did we do? Okay, we did notations. We did, okay, algebra review notes. Yeah, we didn't do any of this. That's okay. How about, mm, yeah, please. You're not feeling about it. Sorry, guys, I'm here. Okay, how comfortable are you all with factoring quadratic functions? Hey guys, I want videos to be on. That is what builds accountability, and there's no way I can let you be in a class without videos. You all know that, right?
It's like really early here. I don't know if you'll be
Okay,
able to
Arush,
see
I'm
me.
fine. I know about you. Your mom already messaged. I'm absolutely fine. Okay. But I need accountability. So from next week, just plan it out well. Make sense, Ma?
Okay.
Okay, how about this? You just landed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 hours ago.
I know. Yeah, mom messaged. I understand. Okay. I'm not so mean, but at the same time, I really want to have some accountability. Okay. Okay. How good are you with factoring, guys? Before I go review what we learned, right? How good are you all with factoring quadratic equations? Are you good with factoring quadratic equations? Meaning? Are you good with factoring quadratic equations? You can let me know. X square minus 14x plus 13. This is just a review, but I really want to understand from Algebra 1 how much of it you remember. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to give you some. Let's see. Let me go ahead and give you a couple of questions. Let me see. N square minus 10n minus n. N square minus 10n minus n equal to 0. Do you know how to 10n? 11 equal to 0. Do you know how to factor this? Meaning minus 11. Minus 11. Do you know how to factorize this? What are the values of n? You let me know, guys. I don't want you to follow quadratic formula, but try not to use the quadratic formula. Try to factorize and let me know quick. I just need to know where we are.
Is it plus or minus n?
N square minus 10n minus 11.
Okay.
Oh, good job, Arush.
I don't think I remember how to do this from algebra.
What, ma?
I don't remember how to do this from algebra 1.
Okay, Chetan, I'll help. That's correct. Minus 1 and 11. Correct. You know how to use quadratic formula, Chetan? Minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a.
That sounds familiar, but I don't remember how to use it.
Yeah, so basically ax square plus bx plus c is the format. Okay. Ax square plus bx plus c. In that format, you have to plug into the formula. X values can be minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a.
Okay, so you
Make
just
sense?
substitute.
Yes, that's the easiest way.
And then you do it 2 times for plus or minus b.
Correct.
And then that forms a coordinate, or does it form a...
That does not form a coordinate. That gives you the values of x.
Okay, so which one is for which? Like if you do plus b, it's for...
Chetan, the formula is minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac.
Okay.
So there will be two values of x. This is a quadratic equation, right? So there will be two values of x. Harshika correct, Arush correct, Srinita correct. Okay, just so for you to know again, Navneet, where is your answer, Navneet? Minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac. I don't want you to do it this way though, okay, but easy, this is what it is. So 10 plus or minus n square minus 10n minus 11 equal to 0. So when you substitute, it becomes 10 plus or minus 10 square minus 4 minus 11 minus 1 divide by 2. So 10 plus or minus, this will be a 44, 144. Square root of 144 is 12. So 10 plus or minus 12 by 2, which is 22 by 2, or minus 2 by 2, which is 11 or a minus 1. Can I move on? Okay, let's go ahead. Navneet, what's up? 11 and a minus 1. Good. I don't know. 1 second. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this one all of you know. How about this, guys? Would you be able to do by completing square? X square will be equal to 3x minus 2. X square will be equal to 3x minus 2. You have to complete squares. X square will be equal to 3x minus 2. Would you be able to complete squares on this? Do you remember completing squares? Harshika, Navneet, Arush, do you remember completing squares?
I mean, I remember, but it's like hard with odd numbers for B.
Hard, huh? Okay,
I need help with this one.
sure. You need help with this. Okay. Completing squares is something you might have definitely forgotten. So the Chetan, you can also listen in. X square will be equal to 3x minus 2. In this case, I move this to the side. X square minus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. I take the first two terms. How to complete squares? Completing squares means you have to add and subtract a number. This one you're going to regroup with something else. Add and subtract b by 2a the whole square. What is b by 2a the whole square? First of all, you have to make sure the coefficient of x square is a 1. Coefficient of x square is definitely a 1. You have to be sure. Here it's already a 1. So b is 3. B is minus 3 divided by 2a, 2 times 1. So 3 by 2 the whole square, which is 9 by 4. So that's the number I'm going to add and subtract. It's like adding and subtracting a 0. So to x square minus 3x, I add 9 by 4, subtract 9 by 4. And then plus 2 will be equal to 0. Now I make a square term using the first three terms. X square minus 3x plus 9 by 4 is a square term. What do you mean by a square term? This is of the format a square minus 2ab plus b square. So what happens to that? It becomes x minus 3 by 2 the whole square. Make sense? X minus 3 by 2 the whole square minus 9 by 4 plus 2 will be equal to 0. X minus 3 by 2 the whole square. Now, what is minus 9 by 4 plus 2? Minus 9 plus 8 by 1 by 4. So it will be minus 1 by 4. When it goes that side, it becomes plus 1 by 4. Take square root on both sides. You get x minus 3 by 2 will be equal to plus or minus 1 by 2. X minus 3 by 2 equal to 1 by 2. That means x equal to 2. X minus 3 by 2 is equal to 3 by 2 will be equal to minus 1 by 2. What happens then? That becomes x equal to 1. Any questions, guys? Do you have any questions? So x can be equal to 2 or a 1. Any questions there?
No.
No.
Can I move on? This is completing squares, making square terms. You know, guys, I know you will solve any quadratic equation given using the formula quickly. Minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac by 2a is the quickest. However, guys, honestly, completing squares is something you have to be thorough. Okay, when it comes to algebra 2, because when we go to quadratic function solving, we'll deal with a lot of completing squares, changing from vertex form to standard form to vertex form definitely requires you to do completing squares. Okay, so let's revise 2 more problems on completing squares and then move on to moving the monster transformation. Okay, let's see. Give me a minute. I'm going to give this to you, but if you're not able to complete, right, guys, tell me and I'll help you. Okay, let's see. Take up this one. 2x square, first you solve an easy one, okay? Second one, we'll solve a harder one, okay? Let's say x square minus 8x minus 16. X square minus 8x minus 16 equal to 3. Try this one. Try this one. Complete squares, guys. For your benefit only, I'm asking you to complete squares.
Auntie, can you repeat the equation?
Yeah, I can, ma. Please ask Chetan anytime. X square minus 8x minus 16 equal to 3. Does it help?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Go ahead, guys. You get it?
Auntie, do you need to add 16 to 3?
I will help Chetan. Navneet, I got your answers. 1 minute. I got your answers, but I'm not convinced. Number 1 was. That is not correct, Chetan.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Chetan, I'll help you. That is not. Navneet, did you already answer this question?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand what are your answers.
Didn't say anything.
Okay, there is a huge issue, guys. Okay, how about Harshika? Did you get ma? You didn't?
I'm having trouble doing it, Auntie.
Don't worry about it. Just tell me. Okay, that's great to know. Arush, are you having trouble too?
A little bit.
Okay, no problem. Okay. See, at the end, I want to expedite and let you understand. Chetan, I'm going over the solution, Chetan. Question is x square minus 8x minus 16 equal to 3. So, first of all, I have to make sure the coefficient of x square is a 1. Correct. That check is done. Second one, to bring everything to one side. X square minus 8x minus 19 equal to 0. Now, the first two terms are x square minus 8x. That's what I need to make it into a square. So, I will add and subtract b by 2a the whole square. What is b by 2a the whole square? 8 divided by 2. 8 is b, a is 1. So, b by 2a is 8 by 2 the whole square, which is 4 square, which is 16. So, x square minus 8x plus 16 minus 16. That's like adding a 0, right? So to the expression x square minus 8x, I will add 16, subtract 16 and write down the minus 16, minus 19 equal to 0, which was existing. Now I regroup to make a square term. What will become a square term? X square minus 8x plus 16 will become a square term. What square term? X minus 4 the whole square, right? It is of the format a square minus 2ab plus b square, which is a minus b the whole square. I made a square term, but I have to combine these two. So what is that? That's a 35, right, will be equal to 0. So x minus 4 the whole square will be equal to 35. Take square root on both sides. You will get x minus 4 will be equal to plus or minus root 35. After that, x will be equal to 4 plus or minus root 35. So your answers are x equal to 4 plus root 35 or 4 minus root 35. Any questions, guys? Any questions?
It was -8, right? So when you did b by 2a, you just ignore the negative sign if there is any in front of b?
Even if there is a negative sign, because of the square, it will become positive, right, Chetan?
Yeah.
Got it? Did you get it, Chetan?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Why I'm so stuck on you getting the squaring? It's so important, guys, because this definitely helps you later. Okay. I'm going to assign an assignment on completing squares. You should be able to do completing squares. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, how about this? How about this? Can you do it with, I'm going to give you an easy equation only still because I'm not convinced that you guys know. Okay, one easy question. After you do that, one challenging question, we finish that with that. Can you go ahead and do completing squares on k square minus 12k plus 23? The sooner you scale up, the more we can cover.
How do you repeat again? K squared?
K square minus 12k plus 23 equal to 0.
So we're supposed to find the factors, or
Are you supposed to find the factors? You're supposed to find the factors, correct, using completing squares. Does that make sense? You get it, guys?
Auntie, what do you do after applying b by 2a squared?
You have to make them into, oh, nice. Nice, Arush. So let me solve this for you. K square minus 12k is there, right? To that you need to add b by 2a, which is 12 by 2 the whole square, which is 6 square. So plus 36 minus 36, right? And then you have a plus 23. Now the terms k square minus 12k plus 36 is a square term. What square is it? K minus 6 the whole square. And after that, the minus 36 and 23 combined together to form 13. So that will be equal to 0. What is equal to 0? K minus 6 the whole square minus 13 equal to 0. So k minus 6 the whole square equal to 13. Take square root on both sides. K minus 6 will be equal to plus or minus root 13. K will be equal to 6 plus root 13 or 6 minus root 13. Those two are the values of K. Can I move on? Srinita, are you following?
Yeah, I sent my answer.
Yeah, ma, I did not see yours and Navneet's answer. I saw. Okay. Navneet, where is your answer, Navneet? You're so quiet now.
No, I just got it.
Oh, you just got it. Okay. Chetan, did you follow Chetan?
Yeah.
Okay, I want one hard question. With that, I really want to finish. Let's have how about this? You're going to try this out, okay, for me. I've been doing this, right? So let's see. One thing what you need to first confirm is the coefficient of x square. Let's see this one. The question given is 8x square plus 16x equal to 42. Done? Yeah, please go, ma. But did you understand? Yes, Arush, I think that's the answer. I'm just waiting for others to do. Mm, Is that correct, Navneet? I don't know whether Arush or Navneet is correct. I'm checking, guys. I doubt actually, no. Something feels so wrong to me. 17. Chetan, did you get it?
I'm not sure how you get rid of the 8 before the x squared.
Okay, I'll help you. Yeah, Harshika, I think you got it. Your video is not on, ma. Srinita and Navneet. Okay, see here. Okay, 8x square plus 16x minus 42 equal to 0. When you think about it, you can divide the entire equation by 8. Divide the entire equation by 8, it becomes x square plus 2x minus 7, 8, 7, 7, 49, 7, 8 are 56. So what is that? 8, does it go? It doesn't go, huh? 8 5 are 40. Oh, it doesn't go. That's okay. So it doesn't go, but I can make 42 by 8 as 21 by 4 equal to 0. Makes sense? Now my coefficient of x square is 1, which is good. So I'm going to make x square plus 2x a square term. How to make it a square term? You have to add and subtract b by 2a the whole square. What is b by 2a the whole square? Plus 1 minus 1. So x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 21 by 4 equal to 0. Now I am going to make x square plus 2x plus 1 into a square term, which is x plus 1 the whole square. Then you have minus 25 by 4 equal to 0. So x plus 1 the whole square equal to 25 by 4. Take square root on both sides. X plus 1 will be equal to plus or minus 5 by 2. X, right? So x will be equal to 5 by 2 minus 1, or x will be equal to minus 5 by 2 minus 1, which is nothing but 5 minus 2 by 2, which is 3 by 2, or it can be minus 5 minus 2 by 2, which is minus 7 by 2. There are two answers, 3 by 2 or minus 7 by 2. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, I just gave them in decimals.
Okay, Navneet, did I not understand? I did try to understand. Hold on, let me quickly check. Oh, I see. But what was confusing for me, Navneet? What is that x equal to minus 1 or minus 5 by 2? That I did not get it. You see what I mean? What is that?
No, I wrote x equals -1 plus or minus 5 or 2.
Yeah, that's not making sense, right? Oh, you get minus 1. Yeah. I got it. I got it. So you gave me this answer, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it, Navneet. I'm sorry. I got it. Thank you for clarifying. Arush, Srinita, did you understand?
Yeah, I forgot to subtract the one afterwards.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, I understood it now.
Chetan, how about you? Chetan. Chetan, how about you, ma?
I understood a little bit of it.
A little bit. Where are you not understanding?
So for some reason, every time after the first you made since 42 was not divisible, right? You
Yeah.
made it into a
I,
fraction.
I
So
made it into 42 by 8, which is 21 by 4. Have it as a fraction, make the square term. When you make the square term, x square plus 2x plus 1 will become a square term. And the minus 1 minus 21 by 4 will be the constant that goes to the other side, which is 25 by 4.
okay,
So the square term x plus 1 the whole square will be equal to 25 by 4.
okay. I'm still not sure though.
Okay, where are you not sure?
So whenever it turns into a fraction, it gets really confusing.
I see it. I see the problem. Okay, you were all good with this. I think you forgot, Chetan. X square plus 2x minus 21 by 4 is there, right, Chetan? So x square plus 2x, you convert it into a square term by adding 1 and subtracting 1. That subtracted 1 combines with minus 21 by 4. What is minus 1 minus 21 by 4? It is minus 25 by 4. Now x plus 1 the whole square. The square term minus 25 by 4 equal to 0. That becomes x plus 1 the whole square will be equal to 25 by 4.
Okay.
Shall I move on?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, how about this? Okay, guys. I don't think I need to do more of this, honestly. Okay, but one more maybe. 6x square minus 46. I'm sorry. Let me 6x square minus 48 equal to minus 12x. Can we do this? Do those 8 problems from, yeah, you might want to do those 8 problems for sure, okay? Do you get it, guys?
I want to show the equation is 8x squared minus or plus 48x.
6x square minus 48 equal to minus 12x.
Minus 12x. Okay, equals.
Yes. Arush, did you get it?
I think so. I sent my answer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I made one mistake. Oh, I'm gonna fix it.
What is that, ma? Wait, I'm checking. Srinitha. Guys, you're all getting different values, guys. I don't know what is the answer. Wait, let me check. Oh my god, 6x square, right? I'll check right off. 6x square, where is that? Okay. Okay, Navneet, you got it. Srinitha, Navneet, you got it. Srinitha, the signs are inverted. I don't know why. Harshika, sign is missing on one. Arush, something went wrong, Arush. Okay, let me do it. Chetan, did you get your answer, Chetan? 6x square minus 48 plus 12x equal to 0. Did you get it, Chetan? Did you get some answer? Where are you stuck? Divide by 6 to
Yes.
out. Mm-hmm.
X squared minus 8 equals hang on.
0.
Minus 2.
Correct. Correct. X square plus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. Now you're going to convert x square plus 2x into a square term. How? B by 2a is 1, right? So 1 square you're going to add and subtract. x square plus 2x, you're going to add and subtract 1. So x square plus 2x plus 1 will become your square term. So x plus 1 the whole square will be equal to a 9. Take square root on both sides, will be equal to x plus 1 will be equal to a plus or minus 3. So x equal to minus 1 plus 3 or minus 1 minus 3, which is a minus 4 or a 2. Srinitha, did you understand where you missed the minus sign?
Yeah, I understood it.
Arush, what happened to your answer?
Oh, I like forgot to divide by 6.
Yeah,
And then-
that is, see, that's far more important. You know, there was one kid, every time I emphasize that in completing squares, the coefficient of x square should be 1. There was one kid, okay, it was like 4 or 5 years back. This kid, before a test, we did go over the completing squares, okay, but just the minor thing he forgot. The test was completely, all the questions in the test had this coefficient of x square as not 1. So every problem he went wrong. It was so sad to see the score, but just because he forgot that one factor, everything went awry. So when completing square, you have to make sure the coefficient of x square is 1 so that it is easy on you. Okay, now I want to do monster transformation. I don't know whether I have time, but I really want to do monster transformation today. Let's see. Where is it? Okay. So, you know, factoring, difference of squares, I hope you know. Guys, I'm going to give you some questions, okay, to factorize. Do it at home and see using quadratic formula, using trinomial, difference of two squares, all that. Please try and see. It's quite important, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I think you need to do that, okay? Now let me move on to day 3. I don't want this. This you already know. Let's see this one. Move the monster, right? Okay. How about this? Okay. How about this? I'm going to go with this. Okay. Now, come what may, be it any function, right? You know how to transform. That's what I think. Let's see. This is not the one I wanted to. Give me a minute. This is the one. Okay, how about this? Let's consider an absolute value function. Let's consider an absolute value function. This is the question. Guys, I'm going to cleanly work out transformation from the start. So this is quite important. I waited for all of them. Okay, some of them have gone to camp. I can't wait more. So let's go ahead and do this problem. There is an absolute value function. Y will be equal to 3 times absolute value of x minus 3 within the absolute value sign plus 1. How are we going to transform this? We know what is this meaning. The parent, what is the parent function of this? Always when you want to graph this, right, transformed graph, I will write the parent function. This one I'll do, guys, okay? Transform function. I'll do it in 2 columns. Parent function, transform function. Parent function will have xy coordinates. Transform function, I need to see what is going to happen to the x value and the y value. I don't know what transformations are involved. So I will put 2 columns, parent function, transform function. Parent function will have x and y, right? Now I'll consider 2 positive values, 2 negative values and 0. Then only all parts of the graph will get covered, right? Now first, I will always write the verbal description of the transformation. What are the transformations? Can one of you help me? 3 times absolute value of x minus 3 plus 1. So what are the 3 is what?
Vertical stretch.
Vertical stretch. So I'll write vertical stretch of 3. The vertical stretch affects which one? Which coordinate? X-axis or y-axis? Vertical stretch affects x-axis or y-axis?
Y-axis.
Y-axis. Vertical means y-axis, right? So I will write that down. Next one, there is a minus 3. So x minus 3 means what is the transformation there?
Right 3.
Right by 3.
Right 3. Good job. Right 3 affects which say x or y?
X.
X. What is this plus 1?
Vertical shift
Up
upward.
1. Yes, up 1, so it affects the y. Now you see, guys, for the transformed function, your base x, right? What happened to the base x? X was transformed right 3. So I will write x plus 3. For y, what happened? There are two transformation. Vertical stretch means first I need to multiply y by 3 and then up 1. So I will write 3y plus 1. Any questions here, guys?
So do you always do what's outside the parentheses first before? I mean, like, always do what's before the parentheses then after? Like you did the times 3 before the plus 1.
Good job. Good question, Chetan. I really like that question. Here, the order is always, please always follow this order in transformation. Reflection, then stretch or compress, then translation. Does that make sense? You're not
Okay.
going to change the order. Reflection comes first, stretch or compress, and then translation. Make sense? Okay, now in the parent function, let's say we had minus 10, let me think of minus 10, okay, minus 5, 0, 3, 6. If I have it, absolute value function, right, y value would have been 10, 5, 0, 3, 6. However, now it's very easy, guys, meaning the transform functions x and y, if you follow this process, transformation is so easy, honestly I tell you. Now x plus 3 means just add 3 to your x values. Minus 10 becomes minus 7. Minus 5 becomes minus 2. 0 becomes 3. 3 becomes 6. 6 becomes 9. Similarly for y, what happened? 10 becomes 30 plus 1. 31. 15 plus 1. 16. 0 becomes 1. 3 becomes 10. 6 becomes 19. Unfortunately, I don't see the negative part of, I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Now, how do you plot it in the graph? Let's see. Now, my original parent function is minus 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now minus 10 comma 10 minus 5 comma 5 0 comma 0 3 comma 3 and then 6 comma 6. Good. So I have, this is my parent function. Any questions till here, guys? For the transform function, Harshika, is this new to you or you're able to understand, ma?
This is new to me.
Okay, so for the you will not make mistakes, okay? For the transform function, minus 7 is a positive 31 somewhere here. Minus 2 is a 16 because of the vertical stretcher. It was multiplied by 3 times, right? All the y values get multiplied by 3 times. And after that, 3 was a 1. 3 was a 1. Now 6 was a 10. 6 was a 10 somewhere here. So do you see this is your, does that make sense, guys? See, y went up by 1. Basically, it's correct actually. There was a stretch of 3. It went right by 3. It went right by 3. 1, 2, 3. I should have plotted this here. 3 was a 1, right? 1 second. 3 was a 1. I did not do it properly. 1 minute. 3 was a 1 means I plotted 2 as a 1. 3 was a 1 would have been here. So this is like this. Make sense, guys?
I'm curious, is it the say it was like before it was times 3, and if y was 1, it would become 3, right? So that would just be the same as if it was plus 2 on the other side. Like if there was one or the other, y value would become the same thing if it was one. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, Chetan, please repeat.
Okay, so can you hear me though?
Yeah,
correctly?
very much. Repeat, I will try to understand.
Okay, so I'm just curious though. It's not like a. So basically, say the y value was one, okay, and then
Hmm.
if it was f of x equals 3 outside the parentheses, it would become 3. Y value would become 3, right?
Yeah, but here there are two transformations on y. One is multiplication by 3 and up by 1, right?
Okay, yeah.
Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so every y value from the parent function gets multiplied by 3 and added by 1. You got it? X value just adds 3. Why? Because it's transformed to the right and there is only one transformation on the x-axis. So always to plot transform graph, the first thing I would do is to draw a table. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Join here.
The Okay, guys, I just lost. I just lost my connection, guys. Are you all here?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
good. Good. Whatever. Can I go ahead and give you one more problem? Meaning, did you understand how to do that? In the sense, we start with plotting the parent functions, two positive values, 0, two negative values. The second one, what I would do, I would go ahead. I don't know what transformation it takes, so I cannot draw the table for the transform function. So what I do, I write the verbal description of all the transformation. Once I write the verbal description of all the transformation, I will find out whether it affects the x coordinate or the y coordinate. I will write that by the side of the verbal description. Then come back to the table and write down, hey, x and y value of the transform function, how did it change? So based on that, I will write the x and y column of the transform function. Once I have the transform functions, transformed x and y value header, like x transforms to x plus 3 or x minus 3, or it gets multiplied by 2, whatever. Based on that, I will compute the transformed x and y points for the already established parent functions xy values. Once you have it, you can plot it into a graph. Any questions on that? Shall I do one more by myself and then let you do one, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'll do one more. Or you want to directly try? Arush, I need inputs. Navneet, I need inputs from you. It's not that I want to do, but I would like to know if I want to do one or you guys want to do one.
You can do one.
Okay. Okay. Give me a minute. Let me do one more, and after that, I'll let you do a couple or one, at least one. Okay. And then I'll let you go. So please be patient. Okay, I just need my system up. Give me a minute, guys. It's okay, Rab, but I need the worksheets. Whatever I was referring to, it's okay. Okay, guys, I'm back in a minute. I was so drenched in the class that I forgot. Okay, just. I'm good. You have to give me a minute, guys, okay? Just be patient with me because I want to do one problem and I will let you do one problem so that way we are good. To leave this meeting, hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm back to my screen. So I will go ahead and do one more problem. Let's see. How about this? Let's do this one. What do you think? I want you to help me out, okay? Then only it will be productive. How about this? What is the parent function of this one? The question reads y equal to 1 by 2 square root of x plus 6. Can we go ahead? What is the parent function here?
Y equals square root of x.
Yeah, y equal to square root of x is the parent function. Now, if y equal to square root of x is the parent function, what will be the first one that I do? This I know is the parent function. So I have to start writing the table, right? The table is already there. Let's say I have the table on the board, right? So I'll start writing the values. X. Easy values I'll write, guys. This is a square root function. So I want to write only easy values. I don't want to make my work hard. So let me do two negative values. Can I do negative values? I don't think I can. So let me write 49. 49 is too huge a value. So why don't I write 25? 25 and then 16 and then what are the square numbers? 9, 4, 1, 0. So I'll have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So let me put up a good big table, I feel. Parent function, transform function. Parent function will have xy column underneath. If you do this, you will never make mistakes. 25, 5, 16, 4, 9, 3, 4, 2, 1, 1, 0, 0. I have enough values to plot it into a graph. Now I will write the verbal description. What is the verbal description? Can one of you say? What are the transformations? What are the transformations?
Vertical compression by half.
Vertical compression by half. It affects the y-axis. And then
Up 6.
up
Y.
6. Yep, that affects the y-axis again. Now, so the transform function, how will it change? X will remain as x. I can copy the values. 25, 16, 9, 4, 1, 0. What happens to the y? How will my y transform? Do you want to say Harshita or Navneet or Srinita? What will happen to my y?
Half times y plus 6.
Good job. Half times y plus 6. Nice. So half times y is 2.5 plus 6 is 8.5. 2 plus 6 is 4. Half of 4 is 2, 8. And then 3 by 2 is 1.5. And then 2 is 7. So 6.5 and 6. Any questions? So we got it. Now it's easy to graph. My original function is that is so hard. 25, yeah. What is going on? 25 and a 5, yeah. Okay. So 25 and a 5. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somewhere here I have a 25. Oh my gosh. Somewhere here. Okay. That's my parent function. 16 will be a 4. That's hard. 9 will be a 3. 9 will be a 3. Okay. 4 will be a 2. Okay, good. 1 will be a 1. Oh my God, no. Oh, this is square root function. Okay, see guys, I'm making a mistake and you're all keeping quiet. Okay, so that is going to be on this side. 25 will be a 5. Okay, 16 will be a 4, and then this 1 will be a 1, and after that 0 will be a 0. So basically, how is it going? It's going something like this. Do you see? It'll go like that. Okay, that's the square root function, right? So that will be the parent function. Okay, let me plot the transform function. 25 will be an 8.5. 25 will be a 8.5 because it got horizontally compressed, right? It's like a vertical stretch, you see. That's good. So 25 will be 8.5, 16 will be a 8, and then 16 will be a 8, and then 9 will be a 7.5, and then 4 will be a 7, something like this. And then 1 is a 6.5, 1 is a 6.5, okay? And then 0 will be a 6, still here. Okay, 0 will be a 6, see? So it goes like this, it goes like this. And then where? Plus 6, right? Meaning it will be minus 6 will be a 0. But it can't go there. You see, 0 will be a 6, and what happens? You won't have negative values. So the graph transformation goes like this. You got it? Am I making sense? Harshika, Navneet?
Yeah, it's making a little more sense to me, but I just still need to practice it.
No, it takes time, Mama. See, I just introduced you, right? Takes time. Do 5 problems. I would be happy. You got it?
Okay.
You don't see. Right now we are at a meaning after this, right? If you get accustomed to this method, right? Any function transformation you will be able to do easily. You don't have to depend on anybody. You see, that is my intent. During summer, slowly we have another 4-5 classes, right? By that time you should be so thorough with transformation, whether they give you square root function, whether they give you quadratic function, whether they give you exponential function, logarithmic function, be it any function, you should be able to predict the verbal description, you should be able to draw the table, you should be able to graph the points. So somebody comes and asks, hey, what happens to my 1 comma minus 1 point in the transformed function? You should be able to say that with ease, without any mistakes. So this really helps. This is a methodical approach of doing it. Make sense?
Yeah.
Does not matter the parent function. Okay, once you learn for one function, all the 17 functions you should be able to do. Okay, that's the intent. Okay, so summer, that way, if you're very thorough with transformation, it's very easy to go into other stuff during the school year. Let's see. I wanted to give you one more, right? Yeah, this one is a difficult one. I don't want to give you a difficult one, okay? I'll give you an easy one. How about this? There are some problems that are difficult. I'm not going to give it to you as homework. Meaning, even if it's assigned, you can leave it and come back. How about this? I'll pick out the numbers that you need to do. You want to try, or you please do the graph and show it to me on the video. Minus of, the question reads, y will be equal to minus of in parenthesis x plus 2 parenthesis close square plus 1. Can you try, please? I'll help you. Can I help you? Or if you need me to help, I'll help you. So basically, I can write out the verbal description if you want to. What is the verbal description? There's a reflection on x-axis. So reflection on x-axis affect which coordinate? See, if you reflect a point on the x-axis, which
Y.
coordinate is affected?
The Y for
Y coordinate gets affected. Good job. And then there is up 1. That's it. Both affect only Y. So it's easy to draw the table. So what is the parent, what is the parent graph? What is the parent graph for this one?
Y equals x squared.
Yeah, y equal to x square. So y equal to x square means what happens? Minus 4, minus 2, 0, 2 positive, 2 negatives, 2, 4. So that becomes x square is 16, 4, 0, 4, 16. Now what happens, guys? Transform function will become, we don't know. Oh, we already know. We have the transformations written, right? X will remain as it is. So -4, -2, 0, 2, 4. Y will become what? A reflection on
X
the
will go,
x-axis.
X will go to the left, right?
Y x will, oh yeah, I see. I forgot to note that down completely. Yes, left to 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not see that. Left to 2 means it affects the x-axis. So wait, guys. Good, Arush, good catch. So that will be, it will go to the left, right? So what happens? Left to 2, that means x is subtracted 2 units. And then y is -1 is multiplied and then added with the 1. So x minus 2 means -6, -4, -2, 0 and a 2. That becomes -y plus 1. -16 plus 1 is a -15. -4 plus 1 is a -3. 0 plus 1 is a 1. And then 4. -4 plus 1 is a -3. -16 plus 1 is a -15. So what happens, guys? The original function was something like this, right? Now the transform function is -6 becomes -15, -4 becomes somewhat like this. -4 becomes -3, and then -2 becomes -1, 0 become what? -2. Oh, wait. -2 becomes a 1. -2 becomes a 1. Okay. So -2 becomes a 1. Let's say -2 is in here. -2 becomes a 1. Okay. And then what? 0 becomes a -3. 0 becomes a -3. Yeah. And then what? 2 becomes a -15. Yeah. Go ahead. See? It becomes like this. Makes sense, guys? This is the transform function. This is the parent function. Makes sense? I'll give you. See, whatever easy problems are in that, please try. Okay, can I stop here? Let me show you the homework that I'm going to give. Chetan, it was difficult. Chetan, was it? Wait, let me share my screen. Let me show the homework, guys, because there's no point you breaking your head after going home. Let's see. Let me quickly show. Do you see the one on the board? So when you look at you should be able to draw the transformed graph. So you know how to do the absolute value function. The second one is a little tough. Why? Because it's a reflection on the y-axis. And then x moves left by 5, down by 3. Similarly, this is easy. The fourth one is easy. Fifth one is what we did. Sixth one is a little tricky because it's a horizontal compression by half and then moves left by 1. Then what is this? These are easy ones. Can we try these 8 problems? You're going to have a tough time, I tell you. You're going to break your head. But then try understanding. If you don't get it, please come back. Any questions?
No.
Okay. You can take your time, doesn't matter, okay? I'll also give you the rules. Let me see, okay? Any questions for me? Any questions for me? Please tell me, guys.
No.
I'll also post assignment on factoring review. Okay, that is quite important. So please do both the assignments. Allocate enough time. Since you're in summer, this is the time to ramp up and be ready for upcoming school year, right? So if you do this, transformations will be so good in your brains. Okay, if you don't have any questions, we can log off. If you have questions, just stay, ask, and we'll clarify. Have a nice week ahead, guys.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, Miss
Priya. Thank
Priya.
Bye, guys.